Our Bubble or Nothing series continues today with a look at the Sacramento Kings. They currently have the longest odds to make the playoffs, but I want to focus on De'Aaron Fox. Fox is the first Kings player to average 20.6 assists per game since Isaiah Thomas did it in the 2013 season. Lots of Kings fans' hopes rides on their young point guard. Kendrick Perkins back here with us. Stephen A., I'll start with you. Do you think De'Aaron Fox is a player worth building around?
Wow, that's a tricky question because my answer would be no, but not because I don't believe the brother can play. He's a significant piece. He's special. He leads them in both scoring and assist as a team. I just don't think he can be the face of your franchise that's going to lead you to a championship. You need a greater player. Now, I'm a huge fan of his. He was the number 5th overall pick the year Lonzo Ball came out. One of the biggest arguments, as Magic Johnson revealed to you, is that Magic Johnson and I argued on several occasions because I was telling him, don't pick Lonzo Ball ahead of this brother. This brother can play. He's fiery. He goes after it. He's athletic. He's fast. He'll get to the basket. He had destroyed Lonzo Ball in the NCAA tournament. And it's not that I don't like Lonzo Ball. I think he just needs to be more assertive, but he's got promise. But he's no De'Aaron Fox, shooting 47% from the field, just 30% from three-point range. But again, leading the team in scoring assists. Him, Buddy Hield, Bogdanovich, these guys like that. I get it. Bagley, I get it. But my biggest thing is that they just need a superstar. I look at De'Aaron Fox as a bona fide player, a Kendrick Perkins, a Mike Conley Jr. type. Maybe a little bit faster, steady, more athletic, but he's the kind of guy that can give you 18 to 20 a night. He could be a significant cog in the wheel. He's a special dude. He's a leader. I love him. But when you talk about the great stars in the NBA and stuff like that, that's not the kind of guy he is. He's a bona fide player that can play alongside a star and be a tremendous contributor, a perennial starter, even an all-star that can give you 18 to 20 a night. But I look at him like I looked at Mike Conley Jr. I don't see that dude. I just don't see that. That's my issue with him.
A potential star, but not a superstar, in other words. I agree with you right now.
Right.
Today, that would be true. If you're talking about winning a championship today, this De'Aaron Fox cannot be your best player. You need at least one guy better than him. But can you win a championship in the future with him as the best player on your team? If he continues to improve, which he does every single year. He is so slept on nowadays, Stephen A., because, look, there are all these sensational players in the league and young players who are right out the gate like, oh, my God, is that an MVP? Luka and Zion and these guys. And it's just such a deep and great league. De'Aaron Fox has a chance to be just about as good as anyone. And people don't see him that way because he's always been slept on. As a college player, he was slept on. You just brought it up. What happened in the tournament? He shut down Lonzo Ball, and he gave him the business on the other end to the tune of, 39 points? See, he's clutch, too. He saves his best play for the biggest moments. He's a good defensive player, too, Stephen A., but he's a great defensive player when you need it most. Reminds me of LeBron that way, who knows when to put his foot on the gas defensively, right? De'Aaron Fox does the same thing. When you need him to make a play at the end of the game, he's like a clutch defensive player. We think about that on offense, along offensive lines. But they're clutch defenders. He's one of them. And he's explosive offensively, getting better and better. Remember, it's his 3rd season. Every year, he gets better. If that continues, then in 2 or 3 years, maybe he can be the best player on a championship team. He's certainly fast enough, athletic enough. The real question at this point is, can he shoot it from the outside? He's a career 33.5% shooter from 3, but he shot .307, just almost 31% his rookie year, and then again this year. Missed some time this year. And in between shot 37%. So if he's really more like a guy who can't shoot the 3, because if you're shooting 31% as a guard from 3, it's not gonna cut it. You shouldn't be shooting that shot a lot. You're not really helping anybody. And in fact, you have to shoot it. You're just not being very effective with it. At 37%, he'll be impossible. But let's split the difference more or less. Give him a little bump over splitting the difference. If he could shoot 35% from 3 and continue to improve the other facets of his game, then by his mid-20s, he should be, if not an MVP player, then at least the kind of guys who, if you have another guy as good as him, you can contend for a championship. Don't take a snapshot of him as a baby still and think that that's as good as he's going to get, because he's shown the desire and the ability to get better.
Here's the thing. When I'm looking at the Sacramento Kings, they're not going to land a superstar. Nobody is going to want to go to Sacramento and play for them in free agency. So, with that being said, yes, they have to build around De'Aaron Fox. This young man has proven to get better every single year. Right now, joining the elite company of 9 people, 9 players to only average 26 and 4, LeBron James, Russell Westbrook, Damian Lillard, Jokic, Luka, Trae Young. So this kid is a stud. And with a guard-driven league, the way the league is now, as far as being a guard-driven league, you have to build around them, because you're not going to get anyone in free agency. So, yes, if I'm the Sacramento Kings, guess what I'm doing, Stephen A. and Max and Molly? I'm you know what I'm doing? I'm backing the Brinks truck up to his house and paying them that paper, because he deserves it. And he keeps getting better every single year. He's a young stud, and like I said before, Sacramento is not landing some big free agent in the free agency market. So here it is, a guy that you drafted at the number 5 pick, who's lived up to the hype and expectations, Stephen A., and he keeps getting better. You drafted him. He's doing a great job. Hey, pay him and build around him. That's what I...
Well, first of all, we didn't say he didn't deserve his money. He deserves his money. Nor did we say he couldn't play.
No, I'm not saying that.
We know he can ball.
No, I'm not saying
what we're questioning. Yeah, I'm saying what we're questioning is whether this is the guy that can ultimately get it done for you. He's going to be a part of it, but they need it. You're right. They probably ain't going to get it, but he needs help. Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming, sports, and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.